Hello, great Patriots. Thank you so much for joining us here at Golden State Time. Sorry for disrupting your day, but we have a breaking news update regarding Paul Pelosi. As you guys know, he was charged with DUI in a crash that he was involved in back in May in California. And as you guys can read the title, it says Paul Pelosi pleads guilty to DUI charge but dodges jail in corrupt California. So it says Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul, pleads guilty to one DUI charge after drunk California car crash. Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, has pleaded guilty to one count of driving under the influence following his drunken crash back in May. Paul Pelosi's attorney, Amanda Bevins, entered a guilty plea on behalf of her client, which was a no-show in court. So not only did he crash into a car while being drunk, he didn't even show up to his court date. He was a no-show at his court hearing. So the judge in the case gave Paul Pelosi 3 years of probation. That's all he got, 3 years of probation. It says the House Speaker's husband, Paul Pelosi, must complete a 3-month impaired driving program, 9 hours of court work program, and also put an ignition interlock device on his car for a year. So every single time that he wants to drive and he wants to turn on any of his cars, he has to blow into a breathalyzer in order to turn it on. So he's even allowed to drive. He's keeping his license, even though he caused an accident while being drunk. He's keeping his car. He's keeping his driver's license. Insurance is still going to cover him. He just has to put a breathalyzer in his car. That's all he got. It says that he was given 5 days of jail with credit for time served. Paul already served 2 days in jail, and then he received conduct credit for the other 2 days. So he didn't even do the 5 full days of jail. He only did 3. It says that he will work 8 hours in a court's work program in lieu of the remaining day and is required to pay a $150 fine. It says that the court dropped Paul's second misdemeanor charge as part of the agreement. The other misdemeanor charge was reckless driving, I believe. And it says that the 82-year-old was arrested back in May for driving with a blood alcohol content of 0.08 or higher in Napa County, California. According to court documents, Paul, who was driving a Porsche, allegedly blew through a stop sign and struck an SUV on his way home from a dinner party on May the 28th of this year. It says that responding officers said that the 82-year-old was sitting in the driver's seat of his Porsche and appeared to be filthy drunk. According to the cops that were at the scene, they said in a statement, quote, his eyes appeared to be red and watery. He was unsteady on his feet. His speech was slurred, and he had a strong odor of alcohol beverage emanating from his breath. It says that the driver of the SUV, which Paul Pelosi slammed into, identified only as John Doe in court documents, refused medical attention at the scene, but since has claimed that he is experiencing headaches in the wake of the collision. The SUV driver told investigators 5 days after the crash that he was suffering of pain to his upper right arm, his right shoulder, and neck, and was having difficulties lifting objects. Paul Pelosi allegedly injured the other driver while under the influence of an alcoholic beverage and drugs under what they call a combined influence charge. And I think that's what they let him go for. That they didn't even charge him for the drugs in his system and also the alcohol, striking a car, and now causing bodily injury. Paul Pelosi was held briefly at the Napa County Jail before he was released on bail. So, at the end of the day, Paul Pelosi got away with it. He got completely away with it. Even if he did get 3 years probation, it still means nothing. Because he caused bodily injury while being drunk, keeping his car, keeping his driver's license, still being able to be insured. All because he is the husband of Nancy Pelosi. That is how corrupt California is. In the state of California, criminals like Paul Pelosi are protected. Law-abiding citizens are persecuted. But criminals like Paul Pelosi are given free passes. That is how it works here in California. How does it work in your state? Is it the same exact thing? Is it a national thing? Or is it more a California thing where these types of people get away with everything? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, let us know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section below. If you would have been that driver that was under the influence, slammed into a car, caused bodily injury, would you have gone away with it? I know I wouldn't. I would be sitting in jail instead of talking on this microphone. But because it's Paul Pelosi, he gets away with everything. Thank you so much for joining us here at Golden State Times. If you guys missed any of our previous videos, they should be coming up on your screen. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Share this video on social media. Just let everyone know how corrupt everything is in California. And if you guys found this report informative, then make sure you click a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, we encourage you to subscribe and click that notification bell. Visit our website, goldenstatetimes.com, for all news, breaking news, political scoops, and everything else in between. And I hope to see you on the next one. But until then, my name is Jen, and I'll see you soon. God bless. Peace.